You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. We're just gonna start. Hi guys. My fucking hair stuck in my goddamn lashes. Okay, for real. Just get comfortable. We're chilling. We're chilling. My eyes are watering. Okay. Hi guys. My name is. I am sitting. I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself. My name's Riley, and welcome to my channel. My life is full of shit, and I have some crazy ass stories, and I realistically feel like I should be a fucking therapist, so I have some good points. But that requires a lot of school, and as you'll see from what I talk about coming up, me and school aren't friends, so going through like psychology school and like all that bullshit just to become a fucking therapist is not my thing. And why would I do that when there's YouTube? Me and school don't get along. And what I mean by that is like, honestly, school isn't for everyone. I'm gonna be real. I had the shittiest experience. My sophomore year, I fucking was put on an attendance contract by my bitch ass French teacher. She's a fucking cunt. And, yeah, so like, I never went to class because like, I didn't want to be told what to do. I know a lot of people out there feel the exact same fucking way I do. It's like, I don't want to be told what to do. I'm gonna do me, you do you. But yeah, so like, I, for one, didn't like being told what to do. And I feel like all of the teachers I've ever had, or honestly any teacher anyone has ever fucking had, they hate their jobs. They like, apply to work with children all day and they fucking hate their jobs, and they're just gonna sit there and look at you like you're the asshole when you don't want to be there, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me, first of all. Because like, I get like, okay, you want to be a teacher but you hate kids. Bitch, what do you mean? Like, you have to go there every day, over the weekends, over the fucking summer. Like, you have to be there and deal with these children for a long ass fucking time. I don't understand why you would want to do that if you don't like children. Like, does someone want to fucking explain to me? Teachers, I can't do it. I can't sit there and listen to someone who hates their fucking job and they're getting paid to be like, hey, do this way. You're not allowed to do it your fucking way. Like, you have to do it this way or you're gonna fail. And that's bullshit. Like, it's fucking bullshit. And then secondly, I know I'm not the only person out there in this world who especially goes to school that has social anxiety. It's like, social anxiety, the last thing you're gonna want to do is go into this place filled with a bunch of judgmental fucking teenagers. Like, you walk in and it's all eyes on you. You have to look this way, you have to talk this way, you have to be in this mold in order to fit in and have a good time and have friends and not be looked at like you're fucking an idiot because you're different, you know? So it's like, I personally never fit into that fucking, like, you have to be perfect, you have to dress this way, like, you have to follow these trends. Like, I was never that in high school. I was only at a public high school for 2 years, and then I switched to online, which I'll talk about in a minute. But, when I went to that public high school, it was like, you know when you're in middle school, and there's, like, that little clique of girls, and they have their popular guys where, like, each and every one of them have fucked, like, they're just, like, the shit, like, they think they're so cool, like, oh my god, like, my daddy bought me a Bentley and I'm only 13, like, you know, like, that bullshit, like, it's fucking annoying. But, those girls and those guys in middle school, once you go to high school, it's literally, like, if you take that group of fuck bitches and that group of fuck boys, you put them together, that's one group, okay? There is one of those groups from every middle school that come into this high school, and it's, like, a parade of fuck bitches, and it drives me crazy. Like, they instantly, once they see each other, know they're gonna get along because they look exactly like each other, they talk exactly like each other, and they're all, like, trying to fuck the same guy. Like, that's so gross to me. I don't understand what the point, and, like, that just pisses me off. That's why high school pisses me off, is all the kids are fucking assholes, like, and if you, like, this wasn't me because I never did shit in high school because I'm a piece of shit. If someone is, like, all the smart kids, like, they do good in school, like, they answer questions when they're asked, like, they make fun of those kids, which is bullshit. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, they're actually trying to do some good with their lives. Granted, I'm not trying to do shit with my life, because, like I said, me and school don't get along. I can't fucking sit there and listen for 8 hours a day. I can't do it. But I just don't understand what the point. I don't get the point in bullying people who are different than you. What is that gonna do for you? Like, do you feel better about yourself now? Like, Are you getting more money from it? Are you looking cool because of it? Are you getting a new boyfriend because of it? Like, what the fuck is your deal? And why are you just trying to put people down? Like, it just doesn't fucking make sense. Girls, guys, children don't fucking make sense to me. Like, I don't get it. Okay, I am back. My camera on my card was being an asshole and it said it was full and it stopped recording. But it's fine. I left off at, I don't understand why kids in high school think it's okay to bully other kids that are different than them, or kids that don't fit into their popular mold, you know? I personally hated those girls. They just always made you feel, and it wasn't even like the things they wouldn't like bully me. Bullshit. Like, it's not like bullying like physical, it's just like every time you walk by a girl, they give you the side eye, like, what the fuck, like, bitch, like, I'm so cool, you know, like, that shit. And that's like, as someone with social anxiety, that shit almost affects you more than being physically, like, bullied, like, because when you go to a place every single day of the week, and you get side-eyed every single day, it starts to make you feel like shit about yourself. Like, there's really no avoiding that. It's like, you start making yourself feel like, oh, like, obviously I'm not good enough for these people, like, fuck myself, like, I'm a piece of shit, like, I'm worth nothing, like, you know, stuff like that. It's a terrible way to think, but that's how I did feel, like, my sophomore year of high school, my freshman and sophomore, and, like, all of my school and career before that, like, middle school, fucking elementary school, that's the word. I never fit in, which was fine with me because, like, I had friends that I liked that also the popular fucktards didn't like. Junior year, I went to my public high school for the first week. I decided that it was all too much and I needed to do something, so I switched to online school. I could totally make another video about in itself of how I convinced my parents to let me do that, like, why I did it, what my experience was, like, how my teachers handled it, like, because, like, honestly, I feel like online school does so much more for you, especially if you have problems like social anxiety or anything like that. Like, it helped me. Like, I don't even know if I would still be here if I didn't get out of that fucking school. I fucking hated that school. All of those fuck bitches and those fuck boys, it's like their goal in life to put you down, which pisses me the fuck off. Like, what the fuck gives you the right? Ugh. It gets me so heated. I have chills. That gets me so fucking mad because it's like, they think they're so cool, they're so perfect, like, oh my god, look at my hair, like, my tits are pushed up to my fucking chin, like, look at me, like, I'm so hot, like, why don't you love me, like, I do cocaine on the weekends, like, I go to every cool party, I get so wasted, dude, like, you're so cool, like, I'm glad you're having fun with your life, like, you're going nowhere. Like, some of the boys are fine. What's actually really funny is, like, in high school, the fuck bitches had their fuck boys, and I was friends, like, with all the fuckboys, I was friends with all the guys in that group. But not because, like, they were trying to get in my pants, but because I was, like, a cool person. Like, I wasn't fucking bragging about how much cocaine I did. Like, I was, like, a chill person to talk to. Like, I was like, yo, like, you like fucking to skateboard? Cool, my boyfriend skateboards. Like, I was just a cool person to, like, talk to. Like, oh, you play football? That's so cool. Like, tell me more. I don't care. Like, I'll listen. So I was friends with all of the guys in that popular group. And it was hilarious because it pissed all of the other girls off so much because I would get their guys' attention. Like, I can't. Like, I'd be talking to a guy and, like, a group of fuck bitches would come and be like, oh my god, like, Riley, like, hey. And I'm like, yeah, you can have him. Like, sorry, dude, like, I'm leaving you to the fucking wolves. Like, I'm not dealing with this. But yeah, it was funny because that's how it was through, like, all middle school, all high school. I was friends with the popular guys because, honestly, here's a life lesson. If you're a cool person, people will want to talk to you. Like, you don't have to be the shit. You don't have to fit into that bullshit mold. Like, if you're a cool person, people will talk to you. You get it? You get it. I don't know. That's all I really have to say about why I hate high school. I just fucking hate high school, and I wanted the people on the internet to hear my input because I know a lot of girls I know wouldn't have the balls to go online and say this because they're scared of what other people think about them. And honestly, don't give a fuck. Like, you can judge me all you want, leave all the hate comments you want, like, this is out of the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you why I hate high school, why I think it's bullshit, first of all. and why people suck in general, like. And before anyone says anything about me being a I know Tana Mojo is like super popular and like I love her to death, like that girl, I can binge watch her for hours, but like before anyone comes on here saying like you're like trying to be Tana Mojo, like you're a fake Tana Mojo, like bitch, no I'm really not, like I love her, and like I'll take that as a compliment if you trying to say like I'm like Tana Mojo, like I'll take that as a goddamn compliment any day of my life. But it's just, this is how I feel, this is how I talk, this is how I act, this is me, Riley, this is me. It's just hilarious because like when I first started watching her, my boyfriend was like, you and her are like the same person, and I'm like, I know, like it's weird, like I don't know. I just wanted to put that as like a little disclaimer here at the end because I know people are gonna like probably not, I mean like people are gonna be like, you're trying to be Tana Mojo, like you're so fake, and it's like, bitch, ask anyone I know, like this is how I am. So yeah, I hope you liked my video about, it's really just a rant, like people, I don't know if any people still watch rant videos. I watch rant videos every day of my life, but this was my rant about why I hate high school, why people suck, like just gonna be straight up, like. But I will see you guys in the next video.